High in the Andes Mountains of Peru lies Machu Picchu, the legendary lost city of the Incas. For centuries it lay hidden, a silent testament to a once mighty empire. Its stone walls hold secrets that continue to baffle historians. Imagine standing on a terraced field with the sharp green peak rising before you. All around are perfectly crafted stone buildings, all constructed without mortar. This incredible feat of engineering has stood for over 500 years. The sheer scale and beauty of the site are overwhelming. Built around 1450, this citadel was a masterpiece. Yet, just a century after its creation, it was mysteriously abandoned. In 1911, Hiram Bingham reintroduced this wonder to the world, sparking a global fascination. Today, Machu Picchu stands as a symbol of human ingenuity and a connection to a profound spiritual past. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, drawing thousands of visitors. The truth remains shrouded in mystery, which only adds to its powerful allure. Our adventure begins in South America, in the heart of what was once the most powerful empire on the continent. The Inca Empire stretched for thousands of miles along the rugged spine of the Andes Mountains. These mountains were not just a landscape to the Inca people, they were sacred, believed to be the dwelling places of powerful spirits known as Apus. It is within this dramatic and spiritual landscape that we find Machu Picchu. The city sits at an elevation of nearly 8,000 feet, nestled on a narrow ridge between two towering peaks. Its location was clearly chosen with great care, a place that offered both seclusion and a commanding view of the sacred valley below. Getting to Machu Picchu is an adventure in itself. Many travelers begin their journey in the historic city of Cusco. From there, they can take a train that winds its way through lush valleys and alongside the rushing Urubamba River. For the more adventurous, there is the famous Inca Trail, a multi-day trek that follows the same stone paths that Inca messengers and priests would have walked centuries ago. This trek is a profound experience that culminates in the unforgettable first glimpse of the city from the Sun Gate. The first sight of Machu Picchu is a moment that stays with you forever. As you pass through the ancient gateway, the entire city unfolds before you in all its glory. It is a sprawling complex of over 150 buildings, including temples dedicated to the sun and moon, royal residences and humble homes for its inhabitants. Intricate stone fountains and water channels still flow with fresh water. Agricultural terraces cascade down the steep mountainsides. It is a place that feels both immense and intimate. Why does this place continue to hold such a powerful grip on our collective imagination? Perhaps it is because Machu Picchu represents the pinnacle of a civilization's achievements, frozen in time. It is a puzzle waiting to be solved. It inspires us with its beauty, challenges us with its mysteries. As we prepare to explore its history, its architecture, and the theories behind its purpose, we invite you to join us on this journey. Let's step back in time and uncover the secrets of this magnificent city in the clouds. In the 15th century, the Inca Empire, led by Pachacuti Inca Yupanqui, began constructing Machu Picchu. Around 1450, this incredible city began to take shape as a royal estate for the emperor. Its remote location suggests a special purpose, a retreat from the capital, Cusco, to connect with the Andes' sacred energies. The Incas, without iron tools or wheels, built on a narrow ridge surrounded by cliffs. Granite blocks, some weighing over 50 tons, were precisely quarried and placed. They sculpted the mountain, creating harmony with the surroundings, a testament to their reverence for the land. The Incas used Ashlar Masonry, cutting stones to fit perfectly without mortar. The joints are so tight that a knife blade cannot fit between them. This made the structures resilient to earthquakes, allowing the city to survive for centuries. Machu Picchu was home to a small population, including priests and servants. It was a thriving community, a microcosm of the Inca world, hidden in the sacred mountains. For a century, Machu Picchu flourished as a vibrant Inca center. The agricultural terraces produced maize and potatoes while temples aligned with the sun, reflecting Inca astronomical knowledge. But in the 16th century, Spanish conquistadors arrived, bringing upheaval. The Inca Empire was thrown into turmoil, weakened by civil war and disease. Around the 1540s, Machu Picchu was quietly abandoned. Historians debate the reasons, but it seems the residents simply left. The jungle slowly began to reclaim the city. The Spanish never found it, its hidden location, its salvation. Machu Picchu remained untouched, a ghost city under vines. It was never altered by colonial powers. For 400 years it remained a secret, a lost city waiting to be revealed to the world once more. In 1911, Machu Picchu was reintroduced to the world by Yale historian Hiram Bingham. Fascinated by Inca history, he sought Vilcabamba, the Incas' final stronghold. His quest led him into the Urubamba Valley. A local innkeeper mentioned ruins on a mountain ridge called Machu Picchu. Guided by locals, Bingham began the arduous climb on July 24, 1911. Through the mist, massive stone walls appeared. Bingham was stunned by the finely crafted buildings and staircases. He knew this was no ordinary ruin, but a marvel hidden for centuries. Bingham brought Machu Picchu to international attention, understanding its historical significance. His work sparked global fascination with the lost city of the Incas, inspiring awe today. Walking through Machu Picchu's stone gateways, the incredible stonework leaves you speechless. The Incas mastered Ashlar Masonry, creating their greatest masterpiece. Imagine a city built with massive granite stones, some over 50 tons without mortar. Stones were meticulously shaped to fit so snugly, the joints are practically invisible. This precision is legendary. You cannot slide a knife blade between most stones. This style was a brilliant solution for a city in a seismically active zone. The mortarless construction allowed stones to dance during tremors, providing resilience. This flexibility allowed structures to withstand nature for over 500 years. The Incas used harder stones and bronze tools to shape the granite. Ramps, logs, and human power moved colossal blocks into place. Every wall is a testament to the dedication of Inca artisans. Sacred structures feature refined stones, while commoner residences use rougher stones. This shows a hierarchical approach, creating a visual language in stone. Machu Picchu integrates architecture and agriculture. Hundreds of agricultural terraces or andenes cascade down the mountain slopes. They represent a sophisticated solution to several challenges, creating arable land for crops like maize, potatoes, and quinoa. These terraces stabilize the mountainside, preventing landslides and erosion. Each terrace was a complex, layered structure with stones for drainage and rich topsoil. This system allowed rainwater to drain slowly, preventing waterlogging. It transformed the slope into a productive agricultural marvel. Equally impressive was the Incas' management of water. Inca engineers designed a canal system from a natural spring that fed a series of 16 interconnected fountains. These provided fresh water for the city's inhabitants. This showcases the Incas' understanding of hydraulic engineering. It is a testament to the engineering genius of the Inca people. The wonders of Machu Picchu reach out to the heavens. The Incas were keen observers of the sky, deeply connected to the movements of celestial bodies. This astronomical knowledge is physically built into Machu Picchu. At its heart is the Intihuatana Stone, or the hitching post of the sun. Its angles align with the sun during equinoxes and solstices. Another example is the Temple of the Sun, also known as the Torian. It features the solstice window. On the June solstice, the first rays of sun shine through this window and illuminate the sacred rock inside. These astronomical alignments are found all over the site. Machu Picchu was more than just a royal retreat. It was a place of deep spiritual significance. The city itself was a reflection of the cosmos. Why was Machu Picchu built? What was its true purpose? The exact reason for its existence remains a captivating mystery. The Incas left behind no written records, only the silent stones and the clues they offer. One theory suggests Machu Picchu was a private royal estate for the Emperor Pachacuti. The quality of the stonework suggests it housed royalty. Another theory suggests it was primarily a religious site, a sacred sanctuary. The number of temples and sacred spaces within the city is remarkable. Perhaps it was a combination of both, a royal retreat that was also a deeply spiritual center, a place where royal power and divine worship were intertwined in every stone. Another fascinating possibility to consider is that Machu Picchu served a strategic military purpose. Its location is, after all, incredibly defensive. Perched on a high ridge with steep, near-vertical cliffs dropping away on three sides, it is a natural fortress. From this vantage point, Inca soldiers would have had a commanding view of the entire Urubamba Valley, a key route connecting the Inca heartland to the dense jungles of the Amazon. Any army trying to approach would have been spotted from miles away, giving the city's defenders ample time to prepare. The single, narrow entrance path would have been very easy to defend against an invading force. This theory gains more weight when you consider that Pachacuti was a great conqueror who expanded the Inca Empire significantly. Building a fortified outpost in this location would have been a smart move to protect his newly acquired territories. The jungle region was home to various tribes who were not always friendly to the Inca, and this citadel could have served as a base of operations to maintain control over the area. It could also have been a crucial checkpoint, a place to control the trade of valuable goods like coca leaves and medicinal plants coming out of the Amazon basin and heading towards the capital, Cusco. However, there are some problems with the idea of Machu Picchu being purely a military stronghold. While it is certainly in a defensive location, the site lacks some of the typical features of an Inca fortress or pucara. For example, there are no massive outer walls surrounding the entire complex, which was a common feature of their military architecture. Furthermore, the large number of religious buildings and high-quality residential quarters seems to suggest a purpose beyond simple defense. A military barracks would likely have been more functional and less ornate. The city feels more like a place of peace and ceremony than a place of war. It is possible, though, that its defensive nature was a secondary benefit rather than its primary function. The Incas chose this location because it was sacred and hidden, a place where they could feel secure and close to their gods. The fact that it was also highly defensible was a convenient and important bonus. This would have ensured the safety of the emperor and the high priest who resided there. So, while it may not have been a fortress in the traditional sense, its strategic location undoubtedly provided a profound sense of security, making it the perfect protected sanctuary for the most important people in the empire. One compelling theory sees Machu Picchu as the final destination of a sacred pilgrimage, echoing the mythical journey of the first Incas. The Inca Trail was more than a road. It was a ceremonial route, with each stop serving as a ritual station before reaching the sanctuary in the clouds. The Incas believed the landscape was alive with spiritual energy. Mountains, rivers, and rocks were all sacred. The pilgrimage honored these places, especially the powerful mountain spirit Salcante. Arriving at Machu Picchu through the Sun Gate at dawn was a moment of spiritual rebirth. The city's layout and astronomical alignments reflect its role as a microcosm of the Inca cosmos. Machu Picchu was likely a royal estate, a religious sanctuary, a retreat, and a pilgrimage destination all at once. Its mystery lies in its ability to be all these things, refusing a single explanation. This ambiguity fuels our imagination and keeps Machu Picchu one of the world's most enigmatic places. The silent stones may never reveal all their secrets, and perhaps that's exactly as it should be. Today, the journey to Machu Picchu is still an adventure, beginning in Cusco, the ancient Inca capital. Most visitors take a scenic train through the sacred valley, following the Urubamba River to Aguas Calientes, the bustling gateway town below the ruins. From there, a bus winds up the mountain to the site's entrance. Or for the adventurous, the legendary Inca Trail offers a multi-day trek through breathtaking scenery and ancient ruins. Trekkers arrive at the Sun Gate at sunrise, greeted by a stunning first view of Machu Picchu. Regardless of your route, planning is essential. Tickets are limited and must be booked well in advance. These restrictions protect the fragile site from overcrowding and damage. The journey itself, whether by train or trail, is part of the magic. Each step builds anticipation for the moment you stand before this wonder of the world. Machu Picchu remains as mysterious and magnificent as ever. The adventure is as unforgettable as the destination. Visiting Machu Picchu comes with responsibility. Strict rules protect this World Heritage Site. Visitors must follow designated one-way circuits to minimize wear on ancient paths and structures. Touching the stone walls, bringing large bags, tripods, drones, or food is forbidden to prevent damage and preserve the site's atmosphere. The goal? Leave no trace, taking only photos and memories. The site is vast and involves steep, uneven steps at high altitude. Sturdy shoes and layered clothing are essential. Weather can change quickly, so be prepared for sun or rain. Remember, you're walking on sacred ground. Move respectfully and take moments to absorb the energy of the place. By following these rules, every visitor becomes a guardian of Machu Picchu. You're not just a tourist, you're a custodian of history. Your respect helps preserve this wonder for generations to come. Machu Picchu's popularity brings the challenge of balancing access with preservation. Strict visitor limits and timed entry slots prevent overcrowding and protect the fragile ruins. Ongoing conservation projects reinforce terraces, improve drainage, and reforest hillsides to combat erosion and landslides. These efforts, often unseen, are vital for the site's survival. As a visitor, you play a role. Respect the rules, stay on marked paths, and hire licensed guides. Your entrance fee supports conservation directly. Visiting Machu Picchu is more than a trip. It's a chance to support a global treasure. Responsible tourism ensures the city's wonder endures. Each visitor's choices matter in preserving this legacy. Together, we promise to protect Machu Picchu for the future. Machu Picchu's global significance is recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site and as one of the new 7 wonders of the world. These honors highlight its universal value and the responsibility to protect it. International recognition brings fame and the duty to balance tourism with conservation. Every decision, from visitor limits to infrastructure, is scrutinized worldwide. The loss of Machu Picchu would be a loss for all humanity. It's a tangible link to a brilliant civilization and a different worldview. Preserving it is a moral obligation to future generations. We must ensure they too can stand in awe before this city in the clouds. Machu Picchu belongs to the world, and its protection is a shared responsibility. Our stewardship today shapes its legacy for tomorrow. Machu Picchu faces constant threats from nature and tourism. Heavy rains, landslides, and encroaching vegetation challenge the site's stability. The surge in visitors erodes ancient paths and strains the environment. Conservation teams work tirelessly to stabilize walls, improve drainage, and monitor the ruins. Park rangers patrol and report any damage for immediate repair. The future of Machu Picchu depends on government commitment, international support, and responsible tourism. Limiting entry, enforcing rules, and investing in preservation are crucial. The goal keep Machu Picchu a living monument, not a casualty of its own fame. With care, this wonder can inspire and educate for centuries to come. Our journey through Machu Picchu now comes to a close, but the story of this incredible city is far from over. We have walked its stone paths, marveled at its ingenious engineering, and explored the many mysteries that surround its purpose. From its creation as a royal estate to its silent abandonment and eventual reintroduction, Machu Picchu represents a pinnacle of human achievement. The great allure of Machu Picchu is that it refuses to give up all its secrets. It remains a grand, beautiful puzzle with missing pieces. As we have seen, it was likely all of these things and more, a complex tapestry of life, worship, and power. The city is more than just a collection of ancient ruins. It is a source of inspiration. It reminds us of the importance of living in harmony with our environment. Standing there, surrounded by the sacred peaks of the Andes, you cannot help but feel a sense of awe. It remains a true wonder of the world. Beyond its grand history, Machu Picchu holds fascinating details and surprising facts. Its name comes from the local Quechua language, translating to Old Peak or Old Mountain. The taller peak in the background is Huayna Picchu, meaning Young Peak, also with ruins for visitors. The Incas built this city without wheels or animals, using manpower to move massive stones. Today, llamas graze peacefully on the terraces, acting as natural lawnmowers, just as in Inca times. They add authenticity to the site, making visits memorable. The greatest mystery remains, the primary purpose of Machu Picchu. This enduring enigma keeps the site alive, challenging historians and ensuring its wonder for generations.